Acton kicks off for Hornell. It's taken by Livonia, and they've already, they're up to what, their 40, about their own 46, 47 yard line, where they'll take over 1st and 10. Livonia's going to be led by their quarterback, number 20, Ryan Lambert.
He's been extremely impressive this year. Sorry if you guys can't hear me. My mic is not very good tonight, but.
Well, it's awful windy up here, and we're right next to the loudspeaker for the.
Yeah.
So Lambert's in the shotgun. They're going to start right off by passing, which I'm sure after seeing the film from last week's game, they realize that the Hornell secondary can be manipulated.
And a gain of nothing.
Yeah.
And maybe an inch or two. Malik Arnique. 2nd down and 10. And you can hear the wind.
Yeah.
Just a howling up here.
Boy, this is a lot different than Monday and Tuesday. I was going to go swimming on Monday and Tuesday in my parents' pool.
Yeah.
I'm freezing up here now.
So excuse the wind you hear.
So Livonia's going to come right out passing.
Uh-oh. Finally.
Lambert tackled maybe a yard short by Kabik. Well, it looks like they're going to move the chains. 1st down.
Yeah, he landed about a yard past that 1st down, so good run by Lambert. Like I said, Lambert, a senior captain.
Rayon Buell's back this week after sitting out the game against Lesaw. And that's going to be a long bomb to Livonia, and it was completed to looks like that's number 4, Nathan Gunther.
Back to the Hornell 16-yard line, 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
So 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
I'm assuming their coaches watched last week's film and saw that Hornell can be weak against the pass. But it looks like it's coming back, so there must have been a flag down, which I didn't see.
Neither did I.
Flag on the play.
I'm surprised he fell to the ground after he got the ball, too. He looked like he could have ran for a touchdown, you know? Ineligible receiver. So reset the clock to 10:40.
Well, it's going to be 3rd down and 3 from the 45. Or excuse me, 1st down.
What is it? 1st and 13?
Gotta read their score clock. It's a little setup, a little different than everybody else.
Same play again.
Same play, same results.
Yep.
No.
Oh, no, he dropped it.
Kabik knocked it out at the last minute.
I'm surprised they
Lambert's got a nice arm.
didn't call it, you know, Kabik put his hand up, you know what I mean? And sometimes they call that as, I'm not sure if they have face guarding or not anymore, but.
Yeah, you've got to be facing the ball when you do that, correct?
Yeah, and he didn't.
You can't
he was
stick
looking
your
back.
arm up in the air. So that's going to be 2nd down, 14. Again, Lambert's in the shotgun. Unless he was drawn off sides, that was number 26 that went across the line of scrimmage.
I didn't see anyone. I didn't see anyone from Hornell pointing. You know, like it's your fault.
So it's gonna be. Yeah, you got to do that. You can't. Just, You can't. He kind of turned around like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. No, don't do that. Point somebody.
Yeah.
So far, this is a different offense than we're used to for Livonia. Usually they do what we always call the electric football. They've come right out passing. They've obviously watched last week's films. Lambert again, shotgun, nobody in the backfield with him. Completes the pass, and that looks like it's to number 2, Marcus Lewis.
Down to the Hornell 28-yard line.
It's going to be another first down for the Livonia Bulldogs.
By number 2, Tyler Atkins. First down, Bulldogs.
So first and 10 for Livonia at the Hornell. Trying to see where they've got that. About the Hornell 29-yard line. Livonia's yet to run the ball as they drop back the pass again.
Oh, and he drops it in the end zone. That time would have been a sure touchdown.
Absolutely. Hit the receiver right in the arms. D'Amato was a couple steps behind him.
Lambert's pass incomplete, intended for number 22, Ryan Haw. Number 11, Justin D'Amato on the covers. Second down.
They haven't run a ball yet. Again, Lambert in the shotgun, nobody in the backfield.
Another drop ball.
Lambert's hitting his receivers and they're open, but they've dropped the last couple. That was attempted for number 4, Nate Gensner. It's going to bring up a third down and 10.
Tell it's a windy day here. We keep cutting in and out because of the wind.
Yeah, absolutely. It's wicked up here.
Third down and 10. And that he's going to get. Oh, and he's down by his knee. Okay.
Well, the Hornell defense finally got to Lambert that time. He brought down by number 55, Nichols.
Loss of about 5.
It's going to bring up 4th and
15.
4th and 15 or 4th and 14. Okay, they've passed every single play. Hornell defense has got to be expected to pass here. 4th and 15. You overthrew. It looked like the pass was to number.
Pass incomplete, intended for Marcus Lewis.
I think if he would have used his energy to speed up, you know what I mean? He kind of jumped. I think.
Everybody think a little bit more there. You have plenty of time to maybe have taken off running.
Put your hand over your mic for a second.
Hornell will be at their own 34-yard line, first and 10.
Over after holding. That's going to be a 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. Once again, going to be acting at quarterback. I see Buell is on offense. I was told today he's just going to play defense. I bet you don't see him run the ball much, so he's still got a bad knee. Acton run out of bounds. Lost.
Number 2, Tyler Atkins on the carry.
Let's see how many he lost.
Pushed out of bounds by number 33, Joel Smith. Loss of 1, second and 11.
It's windy down on that field. Is it up here, Bobby? Because the pass is going to have Cork in the backfield. See Grenthal's in the backfield. Tight end. There goes Cork on his first run. Gain of about 4.
13, Brandon Corcock here. Tackled by 33, Joel Smith. And number 11, Michael Ross.
Testing 1, 2. I think we're a little better now. Say something.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
There you go.
Sorry about that, folks. We had one of our cables went bad apparently too, of being blown in the wind on this, but.
So it's Acton's back to kick for Hornell as it's 4th and 4. It'll be the first punt of the game. Decent punt, kicked, punted away. Livonia players chasing it, and he picks it up at the 10. And he's brought down by number 25?
22.
Oh, by number 22 for Hornell, and that's Trevor Fisher.
So it'll be a first down and 10. So welcome everybody watching on Facebook Live. Bob Beischer along with Chris Smith. And a very windy day here and cold day. It's supposed to be a low in the high 30s tonight. Oh. It feels like it already.
The fans are out of the window. Extra blankets on the bed.
So first down and 10.
Nice spin move by the Livonia receiver, and that's number 4, Nate Genther. Hornell had him for only a loss of or gain of a couple, and he made that spin move and spun right away from the defender.
The thing is, they're always spinning on the inside.
Yeah.
You know, block. You know, I know they're trying to prevent the outside run, so the defenders can come in and help, but.
Livonia is content with just, they're going to pass the whole game.
Yeah.
They have yet to run a play, or run on a play. I bet Lambert's loving this, though. Every quarterback's dream. And that was complete. Short gain to number 8, Ryan Wigley. So that was a gain of about 6, so it's going to be 2nd and 4.
John Dagan watching from Brazil. How you doing, John? It's a cool 42 degrees or whatever it is here.
There we go. Buell got the Lambert that time.
And I tell you what, Smitty, hats off to the defenders that time. The Hornell blanketed the field. They didn't have anyone open that time, where last week we saw 3 bombs to wide open receivers, so good job.
When we say wide open, we mean
wide open.
There was nobody covering them.
Yeah, if you had a chance to watch last week's
there was
game.
nobody there at all.
Yeah, within 20 yards, nobody was with them. That's just amazing.
It's nice to have Buell back. You know, he can put that pressure on the quarterback.
Yep. It's going to bring a 3rd down and 13.
Still passing.
And drop, so.
Another drop. I'll tell you that the Livonia receivers are getting open. They're just dropping the ball. I think that's at least 3 if the receiver right in the hands. So it looks like the punting team is coming on the field for the first time for Livonia.
So be 4th down and 13.
Acton and
need a good run back here. It'd be nice.
Yeah, but we realized how fast he was last week when he and there it's a botched punt.
Punt it. Why didn't
Nichols
he punt it?
is trying to chase the punter down. Kabik pushes him out of. He almost ran for a first down.
I'm surprised when he had the ball, he didn't punt it. You know what I mean?
A lot of times a kid like that will pick it up and try to punt it, and nothing good ever happens. I mean.
But I mean, in that case, there was nobody near him. You know what I mean? He could have. I think he could have set himself for the punt that time. But you know, he almost had a first down.
Yeah.
So Hornell's going to have the best field position they've had all year.
They should take advantage of this.
Yep. The Ryan Agency is located in Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. Call 324-7500, 57 Broadway. Proud supporter of Hornell sports, the Ryan Agencies. They always support the youth sports in Hornell. Jeff Ryan and the Canisteel Valley. So first down and 10 for Hornell.
There it's going to be a. Oh, it's going to be. Oh, it looked like it was going to be a. It was going to be a halfback option from Piccolo, and looks like he was looking for. I'm trying to see who is that.
And Livonia defender was not fooled at all.
No, not at all. And he saw that. Like he was going to go for a pass. I thought it was to Arn, but no, it was looking like he was looking at D'Amato, but that didn't fool anybody.
In that case, I think you're supposed to, as a runner, go out for a few steps and then pretend like you're blocking. And then you'll see the guy running, you know, because he didn't even look back, the defender.
No.
He just followed right the receiver. You know, there was no sell to that at all.
No, if you're going to do a trick play, you got to go over that and make sure that everybody knows that you're trying to trick them.
Yep. Ray Shorts, how you doing? Nice Florida temperature. Up here is freezing.
Like we're going to have some kind of a
delay of game. Oh. Didn't think that time clicked off that much, did you?
By their penalty, the 2nd and 20.
I was hoping Hornell would take advantage of the good field position. Instead, they're going backwards. Now it's 2nd and 20. That was a completed pass to Piccolo.
Yep.
So he only got back to the original line of scrimmage, or thereabouts. Where it's going to be 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd and 10. If they get another first down here, Bob, it's probably there. You know, we won't be in punting territory if if they get to a 4th down in the next series. Acton's up under center.
And off.
Oh no, they handed off to Cork, and he stumbled the minute he got the ball, and that went absolutely nowhere.
That time Rayon Buell blocked for like 1 second and then let his guy go, and the guy ended up tackling.
His knee must not be.
Yeah, it just didn't look very good. I mean, yeah, it must look like he's kind of hurting a little bit, maybe.
No, his mother was down at the Y being trained today, and apparently she told the trainer that he would be wearing a brace, that he did have a sprain.
Since Hornell was already in sectionals, I almost don't know if I'd even play him in this game, you know?
Right. Is it still to be determined who they play and where they play?
Yeah, I think so. If it ended yesterday, or last week, it would have been Wayne, I believe.
Yep.
Oh.
Quite a loss. Acton was run out of bounds. So Hornell did absolutely nothing with that that good field position, that opportunity.
Pushed out of bounds by surprise win. The turnover on downs.
Today's game is brought to you by Remax Hometown Choice, Martha Marino, Reggie Gambino, 117 Main Street in Hornell. Call 697-3629. Remax, a household name, and Main Street Redemption Center. Get your cans and bottles into Main Street Redemption Center. Open 7 days a week, 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 Saturday and Sunday.
That's the Livonia's first run. It's a quarterback sneak. He's going to go for a first down after he pushes 2 or 3 Hornell players out of the way with a stiff arm. Like maybe he's going to be short by 2 yards, which would be a gain of about 8.
Number 26, Tyler Garner, and number 4, Demetrius Hobbit. And about 8, 2nd and 2.
So it's going to be 2nd and 2 for the Bulldogs, and they are in Hornell territory. Is that 2nd and 2 from the Hornell 49.
A little bit better than last year. We can tell we have numbers on the field.
Yeah. 26 for Hornell come just shooting through. I believe that's Fisher. Almost got to the quarterback. That was, no, Tyler Garner, I'm sorry.
So do we have a Fisher on our team? I don't think so, do we?
Yes, we do.
Do we? What Fisher is that? Isn't that funny?
Trevor, numbers 22.
Trevor Fisher. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Jeez. I don't remember the Fisher family. They moved away long ago.
Well, yeah, they sure did.
This is obviously a different family. 3rd down and 2.
And it looks like Lambert's going to keep it, and he's over the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the Hornell 38 or 39. So the only time Livonia's has run today is quarterback keepers. They still haven't handed off to a running back. Totally different offense than I've seen since I've been doing this with you, Bob.
Yeah. Oh, they don't play that little electric football anymore.
Yeah.
They're spread out.
And it's funny
I
because
think
a lot
when you
of
have a
other
guy
teams
like
have.
you have a guy like Lambert who can throw the ball.
Sure.
You gotta
utilize him.
take advantage, and they have.
He's got to love it.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming it must not be as windy down on the field as it is here. The ball doesn't seem to be as affected. Right in his hands. He dropped that right in number 4's hands. And number 4 for Livonia is Nathan Gensner. He's tackled at the Hornell 2-yard line. He dropped that right in his arms on a dead sprint. Had to break stride.
I was hoping Hornell was going to be able to pitch a shutout here in the first quarter, but it doesn't look good.
Got under a minute to go, but Livonia's on the Hornell 2 at 1st and 10.
I have a
5 receivers all split, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. I'm assuming he's probably going to do a quarterback sneak.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm right, and he's in for a score. 14 seconds to go in the quarter, and Livonia scores.
So good job by Livonia that time, and we called the play. I mean, I knew it was going to be a quarterback keeper too, as well.
First score of the game.
Still can't stop him.
No.
Number 31, John Norman, set to kick the extra point for the Bulldogs.
And it's number 31, John Norman, back to for the extra point for the Bulldogs, as they lead 6-0 here with 14 seconds to go in the first quarter. And it's up, and it's good.
And it's good.
Which will make the score Livonia Bulldogs 7, Hornell Red Raiders have yet to score.
John Endig, an attorney at law, and enjoyed himself down in Brazil. General and trial practice, serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 or stop in at 29 Church Street in Hornell. Maple City Dodge, Airport Road in North Hornell. Stop up and check out the great deals on the 2019s and all the used cars you can find on the lot at Maple City Dodge. Chrysler Jeep, great sales, great service, Maple City Dodge. It's winter. Mike Palmer, Plumbing and Heating, Air Conditioning, Coal Services. If you need any heating issues, give Mike Palmer a call, 698-4444. Stop in at State Route 36 in Canasteel. And Wyan Kyle Bractic Associates, 20 Park Drive in Hornell. Get well and stay well with a visit to Dr. John Wyan. Dr. Joseph McKay, call 324-7246. Wyan Kyle Bractic.
So Livonia getting ready to kick off the Hornell. Looks like Acton and Arnick back deep. And Acton's going to take it at he's going to take it at his own 20, gained maybe 2 yards before he was thrown down by a host of Livonia tacklers.
Hornell will start at their own 23-yard line, 1st and 10.
So 9 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Livonia up 7-0. Looks like Grenthal and Cork in the backfield. And Cork was nothing, maybe a loss of 1.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter.
We'll be back.
I'd like to thank our customers, past, present, and future, for making Maple City Dodge your dealership of choice.
From muscle cars to pickups, I bought my last 9 vehicles here at Maple City Dodge. I'm not chased or pressured. I come here to get the vehicle that I want and at a great price.
I traded in my old truck and got this one at Maple City Dodge. Got a great deal. I'm happy.
It's worth the drive to Maple City Dodge because we have the best sales and service, and we'll prove it.
So you want to review your insurance and see if you're getting the best deal. You could call that Big Brand Insurance Company. But the big name company can only provide one thing, what they're locked into selling you. But the Ryan Agency is your local independent agency offering options from many top insurance companies.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Okay, and welcome back. Start of the second quarter. It's a second down. And a little less than 10, but call it 2nd and 10.
Oh, I'm not sure what that was supposed to be a.
And that time, Acton threw it behind. I didn't see
I
who
think when
was
they see that on film, they're going to say don't pitch it when the play is developing like that or not developing like that.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down in about 20.
Boy, Bob, Hornell hasn't really moved the ball at all this so far. It's going to be 2nd and 20 from the.
It's a 3rd and 20.
3rd and 20. I'm sorry, from about the 15.
And they got Buell in. They couldn't. They had to put Buell in. You see.
Look, I think Hornell's got to call a timeout, or there was a mix-up in the backfield.
Not something you want to do is call a timeout, but if you don't need to. But apparently they needed to.
Well, when you're that far back, Bob, you don't want to take a chance of a fumble in a play because somebody didn't know what the play was, or fumbling the ball because you know what the play was.
Yep. Elderwood at Hornell. Stop in at 1 Bethesda Drive. Check out the beautiful facilities up at Elderwood across from the Wegmans Walmart Plaza and next to Lowe's. Beautiful gardens, and they have rehab and long-term care facility as well. Beautiful Elderwood at Hornell. Coach Warner's mom checking in from Sleepy Hollow Campground. Greg Beck is
Hornell
right.
comes out
Nice
this
pass.
timeout. It's going to be 2nd and 20 from the 15-yard line of Hornell. Acton just can't seem to. He has no time.
No, he doesn't.
As soon as he drops back, he's got half the Livonia team on top of him.
No, they have a good defense by the backfield of Livonia. You know, they're just doing a good job.
So Livonia is going to get the ball and probably in the Hornell territory unless Acton gets off a really great punt. He's going to be punting from about the 4-yard line.
Uh-oh,
well,
he
there
touched
you go.
it.
There's the good punt we were hoping for. It hit at the 50, and it's bouncing backwards. It's Gonna be picked up by the Livonia player at about the Hornell 25-yard line, or excuse me, the Livonia 25-yard line.
Ended up being a 60-yard punt.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, those will help.
The band and the crowd really getting into the game down in front of us.
They do a good job. Amy Sharp watching from Australia. Thank you, Amy.
So Lambert's back again in the shotgun. We're going to have a flag. We do. Could be a flag on Kabik as he was holding the receiver.
Definitely a
It's
flag.
too bad because it wasn't a good pass and it wasn't going to be completed anyways.
Dave Weed watching from Jacksonville. How you doing, Dave?
Hornell.
Again, 7-0.
So that's going to be first down.
7-0 here from a cold, windy Saunders Field here in Livonia. It is,
The frozen tundra of Livonia.
It is bad here.
This time of year, it's just amazing how the weather can change, Bob.
Oh.
I mean, Monday and Tuesday was just beautiful. Like I said, I almost went swimming after I got them running. Oh, that's going to be touchdown Livonia. Kabik fell down.
Yep.
Kabik fell down and
easy pickings that time.
that touchdown was by number 4, Nathan Genther. So after that beautiful punt, it only took what, 2 plays, an incomplete, a penalty, and a bomb.
Yeah, they did their homework. They knew,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly
Hornell
where
was
to
very
go. Exactly.
susceptible last week from the pass, and
Livonia back to kick the extra point, and it's blocked by Buell, who you can't advance that because Buell's not only blocked it, but he stuffed it in. He could have run right down the field. There was nobody near him. Now in the pros, you can advance that, right, Bob, and go for 2. I think you just get the safety, but
yes, yep. So 13-0.
It'll be 13-0 Livonia. 10.5 minutes to play in the first half.
After that punt, like you said, just a great opportunity. You thought Hornell 60-yard punt, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. So,
well, and that even started before when Hornell. There was a botch punt down there by Livonia. Hornell got the ball in beautiful territory and did absolutely nothing with it.
Is Livonia put a running back in the backfield yet? Is it all been Lambert?
No. The only time they've run it is the 2 or 3, probably 3 quarterback sneaks.
Yeah.
And there hasn't even been a running back in the backfield.
That just tells you what a weapon Lambert is, because you don't need a running back. You got him passing and running. So just an excellent player.
Hornell beat Livonia twice last year, so I'm sure they're enjoying this, this game so far. I hope Hornell watches out for that onside kick that lets up. And Hornell caught the ball there at about the 30, fumbled it and fell on it. I believe that was Renthal or House. I'm not sure which one that was.
So it'll be first down and 10, 10.5 minutes here left. I wish it was a minute
and a half.
Yeah.
With Hornell down by 13 and then we're freezing up here. We got Buell in the backfield. got a feeling he's back there just to.
No blocking. They got a spy right there doing his job, perfect job, shooting the gap and come up with a tackle.
I don't think they were ever going to give that to Buell. With his knee as bad as it was, I just don't think they were going to pitch that.
Yeah.
That was a fake option. That was a loss of 2 or 3. So it's going to be 2nd and 12, it says on the board. Hornell's going the wrong way. And that's going to go to Buell.
Yeah.
And he's going to get he's going to gain about the 2 backs. Could be at the original line of scrimmage, which would be 3rd and 10. From the 32 of Hornell.
Yep.
Cork in the backfield, but he's more of a flanker.
Another flag, delay of game. That's inexcusable, really, it is.
Wow, that's 2 in a row.
I mean,
That's 2 already in the first half.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing are they getting too fancy with the play calling over on the sideline? It's just taking too long?
I'm not sure. But they run these plays every week in practice, I would
Remember
assume.
a couple years ago when they tried, I think right during the section, they tried using the cardboard like posters?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure who that's to. I believe he's just throwing it away.
I'm surprised he didn't call a hold there.
Apparently Piccolo saying that he was being held.
Well, it did look like it. He didn't let him run his route. He just the guy stood in front of him and tried to block him.
I was kind of watching active, so I didn't see what was going on.
Yeah, I didn't like that. There's no flag. I mean, it's...
Apparently he felt that 13 Tommy Ryan was holding him. And again, Hornell's punting team's coming in. And Hornell's got to have, I believe, negative yardage.
Yeah, it could be.
They may have negative yardage for the game. So it's Acton back to punt. Hopefully get off a punt like the last one, Bob. Livonia player is going to be taken down at the 40 or 41 yard line of Hornell, so they're over midfield.
Going to bring a first down and 10.
First down, Bulldogs.
Once again, Lambert's in the backfield all by himself in the shotgun position.
Yep.
5 receivers, 3 on the right, 2 on the left. He drops back and he's got Hornell, a couple Hornell players right on his tail. And it was almost intercepted by Acton. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the Hornell, or from the Hornell 41.
2nd and 10.
Got about 8.5 minutes to go in the first half on this senior night for the Livonia Bulldogs. Lambert's gonna try to quarterback sneak, but he was hit immediately by, it looks like 55, Nichols, and also 65.
Lost about 2 on the play.
Nick Carlton.
So bring up a 3rd and 12.
3rd and 13.
This seems to be when Hornell always gives up the big play when it's third. And
yeah, so watch out, fans. Here we go.
So Hornell's coming all out on a blitz. I wasn't so sure he didn't pick that up off the pick, and there you go, the big play.
Yeah.
That's going to be number 10 for Livonia going in for the big play, the touchdown, which is Jalen Marshall. At first I thought he picked that up off the turf, but apparently not. Shoestring catch.
Nice play, nice way to cut back in.
Yeah,
like we said,
absolutely.
third down, watch out.
That's just killed Hornell this year, that third down and long. This is starting to be a blowout. Hornell's down 19-0. Still 7:40 to go in the first half. Oh, and that's going to be a fake once trying to brought down by Nichols.
Yeah, good job by Nichols.
Oh yeah,
what was
for
that?
whatever reason, the Livonia player went right after
Yeah.
Carlton. I'm not sure why.
Now he's clapping.
And I don't see any flags. And 54 was just, or Livonia was just taunting all the Hornell players.
Unless Hornell player could have said something to him too. We don't know. I'm just saying in that sense, there's no reason to go after him either.
I didn't see a Hornell player punch him first, but
No, he didn't punch him. I'm not saying that, but he might have said. I'm not saying that's not excusable. Definitely, he shouldn't have done that.
I'm sure there's stuff going on down there every play as far as John.
But you should never touch another player. I agree.
Somehow that's become part of the game, I guess. All this John and running your yapper.
Yeah.
But a Livonia player certainly doesn't mean to be thrown out of the game when they're up 20 or 19-0.
No.
On his night, his senior night. Arnick back deep with Acton. Acton and Arnick, or is that Piccolo? That's Piccolo and Arnick back deep. This could be House. Going to take it at the 30. He's going to be brought down at the 30. Actually brought down at the 25, but we'll probably give him a little progress on that one.
It'll be up to the 30.
That's amazing. That's the last two kicks the Hornell players were brought down almost immediately. See if they can't get something going here.
So first down and 10 for Hornell. See if they can do something.
That's going to be Grenthal. It's going to gain about 1. They just haven't seemed to be able to get anything going.
That's a gain of 2. 2.
Yeah, they've had plenty of opportunities because Livonia just keeps scoring and giving back the ball.
The only good thing about it, running the ball, the clock's running.
Yeah, there you go.
You guys don't realize how cold. The wind chill's got to be 35 degrees.
Yeah, it's cold up here. And it's windy, but I'm thinking, like I said earlier, it must not be that windy down on the field because the passing doesn't seem to be affected at all.
No, it doesn't.
So it's going to be Acton up under center. It's going to be Cork. I got to watch the line here, Bobby. Our back has been hit the minute that the ball is hiked and the ball's handed off, the Hornell player gets hit.
Yeah.
It's like there's nobody blocking whatsoever. It's going to be third down and 8. Which we're going to assume is a passing down. Maybe something to a tight end here. He's got everybody in close. It's going to be a quick pass out to D'Amato, but no gain.
He gained 4.
Frustrating, Bob, frustrating.
It is.
So much fun doing this when Hornell's at least moving the ball, and I think we have negative yardage for the game. And you and I did a game, I remember a couple years ago.
Negative 17 against Dansville.
Yeah, against Dansville.
2013, I think it was. 13.
And that was for the whole game.
Yeah.
Hornell had negative yardage, and I'm willing to bet that it's negative yardage now. Take another Hornell bounce. Acton's been punting wonderfully. You know, he's just giving them, you know, Hornell a chance to hold Livonia down, but one big play after another.
Today's game brought to you by the Ryan Agency's office at 57 Broadway in Hornell. Also in Jasper and Willsville. Call 324-7500. A long supporter of Hornell sports, more than just insurance. Stop in at the Ryan Agency's. Remax Hometown Choice office at 117 Main Street in Hornell. Call 697-3629. Martha Marino, Reggie Gambino, a household name. Ryan Agency is insurance protection you can count on.
As Livonia takes over, they still have not had, there's 5 minutes, 14 seconds go, and Livonia has yet to have a back in the backfield, and there we've got to end around this time. And he's finally brought down after a gain of about 5. He's brought down by number, looks like 2.
Tackled by number 61, Cam Derby.
And you really can't have 3 or 4 guys hitting the guy, and he's not going down.
No, you got to wrap him up.
Second and 2.
So they got Bueller, right, playing nose tackle, nose guard. Well, Livonia now has decided to run, and that's being quite successful.
Yeah.
As Lambert is run out of bounds by number 11, Justin D'Amato. But that's a first down for Livonia.
First and 10 Bulldogs.
So it's first and 10 Bulldogs. They're still on their side of the field, but the ball is going to be placed at their own 48-yard line. The Bulldogs are leading 19-0. About 4.5 minutes to play, first half. So effortlessly.
Yeah.
I hear Livonia calling for a holding on that, and Kapik did grab the receiver as he was running by him. He's got to run with him.
Is there a safety? There's no safety out there. Is Kapik the safety? It must be.
Yeah, yeah.
But how are the receivers getting behind the safety? I don't
know.
understand it.
But he did grab, and somebody outside, I mean, from this end, you could see him grab his shirt. I'm glad he got away with it. Again, we got an empty backfield. And there, that time the quarterback just ran right through. He's going to go for a touchdown.
So Lambert, another great run by Lambert.
Buell coming through on the blitz, so he just ran right past everybody. Almost caught from behind by Arnick, but he missed as he dove for him. That's going to put Livonia up 25-0. 4 minutes to play. And they're on a roll now. They're scoring about every time they get the ball. I'm assuming they'll just kick it this time. They know they don't have to make up for the lost extra points. And it's going to go right down the middle. It's going to make it 26-0. 4 minutes, 9 seconds to go in the first half.
First Heritage Federal Credit Union brings you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn up to 39 times more interest on your money that just might make you want to dance. ATM refunds, no monthly fees, outstanding local service, and way more interest than those mega banks. What are you waiting for? Switch to free Casasa checking at First Heritage Federal Credit Union.
If you get hurt at work, call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Okay. 26-0.
And it's 13. Tommy Ryan to kick off to Hornell, which is going to be picked up by Piccolo. And he runs into a host of Livonia players. Hornell's going to take over again, 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 Hornell.
We'll say it again. Let's see if we can't get something going now.
Yep. Overthrew Arnique. Arnique kind of looked like he was jogging. Didn't look like he had that, you know, he got a burst of speed. He got to really run there. He didn't.
It's the second time they tried that immediate pass where it's not even been close. And Arnick didn't even turn around. I don't believe he even knew it was in the air.
Yeah, I mean, if it's going to be a snap and release, he's got to be looking almost all the time. You know, when he breaks 5 yards or more, he's got to be looking back, I would assume. I mean.
Yeah.
Black 37, I could hear that call.
I don't like that pitch. That is just not working.
No.
And nobody's buying it.
Well, nothing's working, so it doesn't. Just keep running it, and
you got to sell that somehow.
Yeah.
You got to sell the pitch.
Well, the defense is doing such a good job. It doesn't matter if he's trying to sell it or not, because either Acton's going to get hit or he's saying you take the ball. You know. So Acton's probably doing what he thinks is the best, but
3rd down and 10. Hornell is yet to get some positive yardage.
Just threw it out of bounds.
About the only thing he could do. As soon as the ball was snapped, he took off, and half the Livonia team took off after him.
Yep. So it'll be a 4th down.
So it's going to be 4th down.
4th down.
Obviously, we knew Livonia being 5-1, good team.
And the only one that beat them was Batavia, which is a really good team.
Right.
I'm sure you're probably going to see them both in the finals.
Yep. If Livonia gets that far, hopefully for them, it'll be their 2nd year in a row in the finals. Remember, Hornell beat them last year, but I guess the good thing if you're a Hornell, it looked like the whole team graduated this year. Yeah. They had senior night, and it was like 30 kids on the senior night squad.
You know, I was thinking about where was the finals last year? It wasn't at Sales Stadium. It was somewhere different. Well, House finally brought the runner, and that's Lambert. He finally brought Lambert down at the Hornell 45.
It was at Brockport.
It was at Brockport?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember where it was at.
And that's where the Western Regionals were, too, I think, last year. Yeah, we played there. Can't remember who we lost to in the regional in the States.
Wasn't Lackawanna, was it?
No, no.
That's who we used to get beat by.
I think Lackawanna's Class C now.
Okay. And we're B?
Yeah.
We just seem so small compared to some of those schools. So after the punt, Lambert's going to be back.
And the pass is to Marcus Lewis.
It's going to be a gain of about 4, maybe 3.
Second and 6.
It's going to be 2nd and 6 for Livonia, and the ball's at the Hornell 43. Oh, there's go Lambert. It's going to be a fake end around, and Lambert's got room, and he's got a first down. He's going to be run out of bounds by number 7, Piccolo. But another first down for the Livonia Bulldogs. Oh, it's Livingston. First and 10 for Livonia at the Hornell 25. Again, empty backfield.
Oh!
Almost intercepted by Hornell after it was tipped. It's going to bring up 2nd down from the Hornell 25 for the Livonia Bulldogs. Just over a minute to go, or just under 2 minutes to go.
I didn't remember hearing what Lambert's doing next year. Did you when they announced him?
No.
I wish I would have now. I wasn't thinking at the time.
He's a big kid. He could play quarterback somewhere.
That's, yeah. I think that was a mix-up between him and the receiver. The receiver was going one way, back toward the ball.
I wouldn't, yes, they collided, but that was not a penalty. Boy, somebody down there has got the clearest yet loudest voice.
Yeah,
I can hear him play every play. He yells there's an issue with every play. I think he wants a flag every play.
Believe me, I don't want a flag. I don't want any flags.
Looks like there's people leaving already. Or maybe that's left over from, I think there was a soccer game, so maybe that's where they're coming from.
Just tackle him. Don't try to strip the ball.
Yeah, everybody's trying to strip the ball. Just throw him down. They never did throw him down.
The clock never ran. That clock never ran that whole time.
This is one of the few 4th downs they've had.
Should be actually 1 minute and 9 seconds, but I'm going to stop my clock and let them catch up, I guess.
Lambert's going to be back rolling out. It's going to be completed to Lewis, or does that bounce off? That bounce off the turf?
I think he caught it. He caught it, yeah.
It was a pass, completed, but not enough for the first down. So Hornell's going to take over 1st and 10. So Hornell's going to take over 1st and 10 at about the 16-yard line. With under a minute to go.
Hornell takes over 1st and 10.
So 1st down and 10 for Hornell, down 26-0 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. Here from Livonia.
Again, Hornell brought down at the line of scrimmages. I believe it was Cork.
Brian Cork on the carry. Tackled by Brendan Nail.
Now he's got to go out because they stopped the clock.
And Alex Langdon.
He was fine. He was just a little slow getting up. But they stopped the clock, and anyways, so he's got to be substituted in. The kid's running from all the way across the.
Usually they'll have Grenthal come in. Oh, he's already in. Handing off to Buell, but brought down again at the line of scrimmage. You can tell the Rayon's knee just isn't as healthy as he'd like it. He's just not the same player tonight.
And I tell you what, I wouldn't even play in the. I don't know the situation. We both don't know.
We don't know.
You know what I mean?
But he just doesn't seem to be the same
right.
player. He's got no pop in his.
And you said you talked to his mother, and he was only going to play a half or defense and not offense
that's
because of
to
the issue.
John Lee, but down the Y said he just got to train his mother and said I didn't talk to her.
Oh, I thought you did. I'm sorry.
No, not at all.
Okay. And that's the half. So that's going to take us to the half. We'll be back with second half after this. Enjoy the halftime.
Hey, we've got a great team here at Maple City Dodge. Stop down and let us help you find your next favorite vehicle.
I've been buying cars at Maple City Dodge since I started driving. Gary and the boys have been helpful, and the process is always easy.
The reason why we came to Maple City Dodge is because they're family friendly and we love their service.
It's worth the drive to Maple City Dodge because we have the best sales and service, and we'll prove it.
Okay, welcome back. 26-0 on the John N. Dagan score. Bob Pleicher along with Chris Smith. And
I wish we had some positive things to say, Bobby,
yeah,
but
I'm speechless.
From just unofficially, Hornell has negative yardage for the entire first half.
Yeah.
We're down 26-0. Big plays have killed us, just like they have the last couple of weeks. Every time Livonia gets it 3rd and long, when they do, because it seems like they're scoring every 5 seconds, that Hornell lets up a big play and they score.
On a positive note, the Hornell Red Raiders soccer team is winning 1-0 at halftime.
And who are they playing?
Against Perry, the Perry Yellow Jackets. Chase Freeland scored the goal for Hornell.
He's quite the bright spot for that class as far as athletically.
It's fun to watch him and play basketball this year.
Very. Yeah, is on varsity last year as what, a freshman?
No, junior. He's in 11th grade this year.
Okay, sophomore, but he started last year, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, he was fun to watch. He's got his athletic talent from his mother. I know his father.
Yep.
So Livonia set the kickoff for Hornell, to Hornell. And it's going to be picked up by
go out of bounds. Did he touch it?
But he touched it before it went out of bounds.
He touched it.
He's saying he did, but the referee was right on top of him.
Yeah, I think he thought one of the Livonia guys were going to come up and grab it, but
which they could have.
They might have, but yeah. So it was kind of a tough spot for him. I do admit that. Trying to see if there's any other scores in Section 5 that we can report to you.
So Hornell's going to take over 1st and 10. They're going to be at their own 23-yard line. See if they can't get something going here. They're going to start right off with a run this time. And looks like they're going to gain maybe 1 or 2. I couldn't tell who that was, but I'm assuming that was Cork. So they did gain 2 on that. There's something weird going on here. Everybody stopped. That was the strangest play I've ever seen. Hornell got the most yardage all night long.
Yeah,
everybody completely stopped, including the quarterback, and they waited. I don't know if they thought they heard a whistle, and all of a sudden Acton realized that the play hadn't been called dead, and he took off running, gained about 3 yards.
Waco leads Leroy 40-7 at half.
Boy, Leroy's really taking a turn.
That was a strange play.
See if Hornell maybe get their first down in quite a while. It's going to be no. They hand it off to Cork, and he was hit behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose about 2. We're just going to bring up 4th down, and here comes the punting unit. almost feel like this is that movie Groundhog's Day. So again, it's Acton back to punt for Hornell. It's picked up by Lambert. I didn't realize that's who was back there with Lewis. And it looks like he's gonna still going. I thought he was gonna run out of bounds, but
out of bounds by number 65 for the Red Raiders. First and 10 Bulldogs.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Livonia at their own 48-yard line. Lambert's going to be in the shotgun where he's been basically all night long with no backs back there. He's going to hand off to Lewis for an end around. Lewis has got the first down. And the Hornell player stripped him of the ball, saying, hey, it's a fumble. Hornell's going to get the ball. It was taken away by number 26 for Hornell, and Gardner.
It must have come out before he hit the ground, obviously.
He pulled it right out of his arms.
Okay.
Yeah, he pulled it right out of his arms, and nobody called anything, and he kept looking at the referee saying, hey, I've got the ball. The Livonia player doesn't. That's the first positive thing for Hornell in a while.
Yeah.
Is they're going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line, 38-yard line. See if they can't make something happen here.
Tell you, Geneseo soccer must be the real deal. They beat Livonia tonight 3-1. They destroyed Hornell in boys soccer. So Geneseo's got a tough soccer team.
Do they have a football team?
Yes. Yep. They're in Class C, I think.
I think there's still more confusion in Hornell. This has happened twice now. It's going to be a timeout Hornell. There's total confusion for the Hornell offense. The last time we had the ball, the ball was snapped, and everybody just stood there thinking that the play was dead.
Yeah.
Which was kind of the strangest thing I'd ever seen.
But that might have been a play. We don't know.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It gained 5 yards.
It was the best play of the night. It was funny because it even fooled the Livonia players. They all stopped too.
And they didn't dare hit him. They actually came through the line, but I don't think they dared hit Acton, because Acton was just kind of walking.
Did you see the play, I think, last week in college? And I'm assuming maybe it was up in, where is it that they had is it Idaho? They have the blue turf.
In Boise State?
Boise. The guy laid down, there's uniforms the same color as the end zone, and he just laid there, and he was almost invisible, and nobody saw him. The kick went to somebody on the other side of the field, and all of a sudden he jumped up, and all of a sudden everybody, where'd he come from? And they passed it to him. It didn't get a ton of yards. It was a pretty cool play. He just laid in the end zone. Nobody saw him.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be offsides?
No, it was on a kickoff.
Oh, okay.
It was on a kickoff, and he just laid there in the end zone. And the guy that received the kick, passed it across field to him.
Also in boys soccer, Bath beat Mount Morris 3-2 in overtime.
Now, do Bath still have that dominant soccer program?
Yes, they do. They're a very good team this year.
Boy, they've had that forever. Back when, I don't know if they're still the same coach. What was his name?
Hill?
No.
It's not Hill.
He was there too, now that you mention it. But he took over Hagedorn.
Oh, Hagedorn, yeah.
That's going to be a gain of about 3 for Hornell. Bring down 2nd down. You're not going to get 26 points in one, with one touchdown. But I would try to make something positive happen. This is 2 weeks in a row where Hornell just hasn't done a lot. There's Cork to the outside, and he finally broke it a little bit, and he's going to be close to a 1st down, but I think he's going to be short by about 1 yard. That's his longest run of the night.
Yeah.
Picked up by number 13, Tommy Ryan.
So it's going to be third, and I guess it's going to be 2 or 3. And I can't remember last time Hornell had a first down. And that's not good. They handed off the house, and he was hit absolutely immediately.
There's too many offensive linemen still standing up.
Yeah.
Everyone's standing up. Like, are you blocking? I'm not sure what's going on there. I guess we got to pay more attention to what's going on the offensive line, but certainly not. They're not blocking anybody.
I was looking at the roster here just a minute ago. I mean, they've got a couple sophomores down there starting on the defensive line, and they've been just destroying the Hornell offensive line. So Acton's going to be back to punt once again.
He's been the bright spot.
Yeah, he has. He has the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be a fake.
Oh.
Hit Granthal right in the hands. It would have been a first down, and he dropped the ball.
Yep, good play
so
call.
Livonia's going to take over. Great field position. We're going to take over at the Hornell 45.
And I don't mind that play call, really. Might as well try it.
You might as well. I have nothing.
It should have been a first down. We just dropped it, you know. When things aren't going your way, they're not going your way. And Livonia making the plays and have a good team, so it's. 7:48 left here in the third.
This could be Lewis for the end around again. That's basically their only running play, and he's going to gain a ton of yards.
Wow.
Well, he's going to go for the touchdown. He ran right past 3 Hornell defenders.
Yep, nice play. He saw that little lane and just took right off.
Yeah, he certainly did. He just absolutely scorched 3 Hornell players at the same time.
Yep.
Just ran right past them, right through them. It's going to give Livonia 32. Hornell has yet to score. We've got 7:35 remaining in the third quarter. Livonia back for the extra point.
Oh, and I think he missed it.
And he did miss it.
Wow,
Wide
the other
left.
ones are right down the middle.
So Hornell saying there's a chance. I'm looking down on the crowd here. A lot of the crowd's left.
I wouldn't stay either. It's freezing.
Oh no, you know what it is? The band's gone.
Oh, that's what.
That's what. I was gonna say there's an awful lot of space down here. But the band took their tuba and went home.
Attica's beating Geneseo in football 34-8 at the half. So there's you go. There's your Geneseo in football.
There you go. Apparently their soccer team is the king of that school. So we're going to have Piccolo and Acton back deep.
For Hornell, Tommy Ryan set the kick for Livonia.
It's going to be taken by Piccolo. He's really got nowhere to run, but he is making a little positive yardage.
Oh
yeah, you've got to throw a flag there. Got to throw a flag.
Yeah, they didn't, but.
No flag, huh? And that was number 13, continued to hit Piccolo long after he was out of bounds. He's getting a little chippy down there between the players.
Yep.
But I don't agree with that, Bobby. That was very obvious that he needed it.
Piccolo was slowing down just to slow down. He was out of bounds and got pushed, but what are you going to do? You know, I don't understand it, but you can't, as an official, you can't let that stuff happen because it's going to continue to happen.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
someone can get hurt.
Absolutely.
You know?
Remember last week we watched number 44 till they finally caught on. Remember
Yeah.
they kicked him out, or the coach took him out of the game.
Yeah, you don't want anyone to get hurt, and you know.
Absolutely not. Acton run out of bounds at about the 50. I think he's going to have himself a first down for Hornell. I think
Is that Hornell's first down?
That's Hornell's first down in quite. I'm not sure if they had one the first half or not. I watched Buell lead the charge there, and he just knocked about one or two Livonia players just right backwards.
Number 54, Jake Porter.
It's going to be 2nd and 5 for Hornell. They are in Livonia territory. They're at the Livonia 48. Acton back. He's going up for it all, and he's overthrows Piccolo by probably 3 or 4 yards.
Acton's pass is incomplete.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Piccolo able to create some separation that time. But just
yeah, he just overthrew him.
Yep.
Their timing has not been there at all on any of their long passes.
No. And that time, great protection by the Hornell offensive line finally.
Yeah, that's the best protection he's had all night long. So we got Cork and Grenthal coming in. The left side of our line is just non-existent tonight.
Hornell's biggest guys on that side. I'm not sure what's we're not really paying attention that closely to the offensive line, but I'm not sure why they're just getting through there.
There's not even a hesitation. There's 3 and 4 Livonia players on in the backfield as soon as the ball snapped. Poor Acton's foot's gonna wear out. About the same time Lambert's arm does. He gets the punt off. It's gonna be taken by Lambert. And he's brought down. I'm trying to see who it is that brought him down there. And that would be, looks like Kabik, number 4.
27 and 4, yep. So 5.5 minutes left here in the 3rd.
Apparently they forgot to put the roof warmer on.
That'd be nice.
16-yard line, 1st and 10.
So Livonia's got the ball. It's going to be 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line. It's as far back as they've been in a while.
Yep.
Lambert, shotgun all by himself.
It's going to be another handoff. Yep.
That play didn't go anywhere.
Jalen Marshall on the carry. Tripped up by number 55, Ethan Nichols.
Nichols having another good defensive game.
2nd and 12.
I think John Nichols has had a boy on this team every year for the last 20 or 30 years.
I know.
They had boys playing with my boys. Lambert back to pass. And that's going to be broken up by number 20, who would be Matt Oyer. I think he's in the game for the first time. His first year playing varsity football, was a soccer player. His father was happy to see that transition. So it's going to be 3rd and about 13 for Livonia. And this is the down that's killed Hornell. This long, 3rd and long, and it looks like Lambert's going to go for a first down. Eventually pushed out of bounds by Piccolo after he gains first down.
First down, Bulldogs.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 from their own 40. After Hornell had them pinned way back there. Buell faking the blitz. Lambert, it's the same play they did before. Lambert just takes off running when he sees Buell coming through, and he stepped out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. Kind of pushed out of bounds, or forced out of bounds by Piccolo, who cut him off.
Boy, he's good with that stiff arm, too. Just stiff arms the Hornell trying to come in and tackle him, throws him to the ground.
That's the second time they've done that, where they see Buell coming and they just run, and all of a sudden they just get the ball and just go right past him.
The only problem Lambert is he's going out of bounds. Let that clock rock.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Oh, right in the receiver's arms for Livonia, and he just dropped it.
Both teams have had trouble in the passing. Remember, early in the game, Livonia had a couple dropped balls.
Yeah.
Hornell's had dropped balls the whole game.
Yeah.
But just the cold weather has got to.
There's 4.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
I wish it was the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you and me both.
Hornell.
I'm sure the Hornell Red Raiders wish it was the 4th quarter. Because they're down 32-0 with 4:29 left in the 3rd quarter. Lambert's back in shotgun. He's going to keep passing. And he's out loose again, and he's going to feel that. Sotheby, all 335 or 30 pounds, fell on him, and they're saying that the Livonia.
What was the problem?
They fumbled.
Oh, okay.
Sotheby fell on him and he fumbled.
Huh. I don't. Yeah, I
One
didn't
of
see
the
the
fans
ball.
here has got like the biggest mouth I've ever heard. I can hear almost everything he's saying. I just can't pick out which one it is. But he's complained on every single play.
I know who he is. I don't know who he is. I can see him from here, but no big deal. I just wonder why is he complaining every single play?
I've made that same comment about their basketball.
Oh, the fans sometimes.
Yeah, Livonia has yet to commit a foul in the Hornell gym.
Yeah, that's been
in years, not one foul. And Hornell's fouled every single time Livonia gets a ball. The flags for Hornell sounds like it was an illegal shift. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Hornell.
So like I was saying, Hornell soccer wins 1-0 over Perry. They're round out their final game of the season.
Was that at home, Bobby?
Yep.
It's their senior night. Goes Acton rolling out to the right. Again, he's got some.
Acton's just not letting him run underneath the ball. You know what I mean? He's got to arc it just a little bit more, I think, you know.
He's thrown some nice balls. Unfortunately, they've been over everybody's head.
Yeah. He'll get there. I mean, all the kids work hard and practice every week, and just it's got to be frustrating for them too to come out here and.
Well, yeah, we lost the first 2 games, but the second game was just 6-0.
Yeah.
They put 3 in a row.
Yep.
And it looks like things are rolling, and then they just hit the wall again last week.
Yeah.
It's like they lost all their momentum.
Right.
And I could really see, from being up here in and out, I could really see them getting better each week.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, we did.
And they've regressed, unfortunately.
I digress.
Try to get open.
Boy, he rolls out, really far back. When he rolls out, he's got to go 10 yards, 15 yards back.
Now, I did notice on this play, I was watching, and number 7, Piccolo, stopped running and just stood there.
You
can't stop. You got to keep running. You see your quarterback scramble. You don't sit there and watch him run.
No.
You run and try to break free from the defender. Go downfield or do something.
Get free.
Yeah.
I'd love to know how many times he's punted tonight. I've never seen anybody punt this many times. But that's because Livonia keeps scoring and giving us the ball.
Yep. Or turning the ball. They've turned the ball over.
And this could be Lewis to return this. He's going to run this down. I know he's going to return it. There you go. He had to chase it, and he's brought down from behind by Matt Oyer. Gotten in the game late and had 2 nice plays. A near interception and a beautiful tackle. It's like they're going to leave Mr. Oyer right in the game. Get some experience for next year, and he's playing a great game.
The Ryan Agency's a Broadway
3:24
ball.
left. Livonia's going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Goes the end around. It went nowhere for the first time tonight.
Jalen Marshall on the carry. Tackled by Tyler Garner.
Tyler Garner, number 26, is having quite a game tonight.
Yeah.
This has got to be. This is Mr. Garner. This is probably his best defensive game of the year. He's been in on a ton of tackles tonight. They're going to go with the end around with Lewis. He's going to gain about 4, maybe 5.
Maybe we got the football again. Do we have it?
Tackled by Rayon Buell and Ethan Nichols. 3rd and 2.
Again, Lewis with the end around, and he found the seam, and he's going to be met there by Acton. Tackled him up, beautiful tackle. Unfortunately, he's going to be in for another 1st down.
Yep. He's a little slippery, you know. He can.
Reminds me of number 10 there for Batavia. Remember him? I can't remember that. It was that strange name we couldn't pronounce, but boy,
Oh yeah.
Same thing, just small and quick. Minute 40 to go here in the 3rd. Hornell's yet to score. Livonia's winning 32-0. They have the ball. It's in the Hornell side of the field at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10. Livonia's now is just going with the end around every play. And it's successful. That was a gain of about 13 or 14, so it's going to be another first down for Livonia. Going to move the chains, stop the clock. See if in the fourth quarter they have a running clock. I know Hornell's usually done that when the game wasn't close.
You know they're going to hand off. And he still scoots through.
And he slipped and he spun. And he's got another first down.
Yeah,
he was hit 2 or 3 times at the line of scrimmage and still got a first down.
Yeah. He's quick. You know, he can find that hole.
Yeah,
and
he
just
does.
seems to
He
dart
hits
right
that
back.
hole.
Yeah.
He's so quick.
First down, Bulldogs.
They're going to let the clock wind down to the end of the half.
So 72 and 74, who are both sophomores, they're switching jerseys. So I'm assuming they're going to maybe put them in the backfield, maybe?
Yep, maybe.
They're big boys, both of them. They're 2 big kids, both sophomores. They just pitched to meet you a different shirt.
If you get hurt at work, you want to be able to turn to a professional you can trust. Someone on your side, with the experience to tell you exactly how things will go. Helping you get your life back together. If you get hurt at work, call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Mike Palmer, Plumbing and Heating, Air Conditioning, Coal Services. Thanks for your support. Call 698-4444. Mike Palmer, Plumbing and Heating. And then Wine Cow Bracket Associates, Dr. John Wine, Dr. Joseph McKay. Visit them today. Get well and stay well at 20 Park Drive in Hornell. And Connors and Ferris, as always, thank you for support. Proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Red Raiders. Connors and Ferris. Hornell Gardens are Hurlbut Care Community since 1970. Long-term care facility, short-term rehab, located on Monroe Avenue in Hornell, just off Route 36. Great facility there at Hornell Gardens. First Heritage Federal Credit Union, the newest branch, located at the corners of Mays and Seneca Street in Hornell. Stop in, more than just checking in savings. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. And Airtight of New York, spray foam insulation. Commercial, residential, attics, additions, basements, crawl spaces, pole barns, you name it. Call 368-2842, Airtight of New York. And Poulos and Roselle, attorneys at law. Call 324-7333. Tim Roselle, Bill Poulos. Poulos and Roselle, office is located in the Crossroads Professional Building. So we go to the fourth.
Well, Bobby, they just had 2 of the bigger players change jerseys into like running back numbers. I got a feeling they're going to go back to their old, what we'll call electric football, and they're going to have 2 huge, probably 2 of the bigger kids on the team who are both just sophomores in the backfield. Oh, absolutely. Here's the offense we haven't seen yet today. New quarterback. I can't see what number that is. It's number 11. And I'll tell you who that is in just a second, folks. Number 11 in to play quarterback is Micah Ross. And I believe the 2 new running backs are going to be Stefan Gwynn and Brendan Mayo, and I believe they're wearing numbers. I know one was wearing number 23.
And they're going back. See how they're checking their... Oh, swing and a miss.
Lewis, who's brought down by Sotheby for Hornell. It's a lot of player when Sotheby falls on you, 330 pounds.
Not sure if he signed up for basketball or not this year.
I haven't heard. Livonia's just trying to work the clock now.
Yep.
Got in a totally different offense, a lot of different players.
Fourth and 3.
So this could be 4th and 3 for Livonia. Clock's ticking. A lot of standing around. Gonna just keep running the ball.
And he's gonna get
I believe they had the first down though.
Yep.
Pushed the Hornell defense right back about 5-6 yards.
Joel Smith on the carry, tackled by Cam Derby. First down, Bulldogs.
You know, Peisch, I think I'd put Sotheby at nose tackle. Just right, a big guy right in the middle of everything, instead of on the end there.
Yeah.
You can hear the defensive coaches up here still calling down. I think I'd pack it up and go down and join the team by now.
Oh, you got to get ready for sectionals.
They're going to go for a touchdown. That's going to be number 33 for Livonia. I believe that's the first time today he's touched the ball. And his name is Joel Smith.
Any relation?
No Joels in the family. It's going to make the score 38-0. Livonia Bulldogs. 8:53 to go in the game. It's going to go right down the middle. The kick is good, so it makes it 39-0.
Elderwood at Hornell, One Bethesda Drive in Hornell. Stop in and schedule a tour. Beautiful facilities here at Elderwood in Hornell. Long-term care, rehab. Well, it's not a running clock, we know that.
It's going to be Livonia set the kickoff again to the Hornell Red Raiders. Acton and Arnick back deep. It's like Grenthal and I'm not sure who that is over there, the second line. I think that's a House. Kabik and Cork very front.
Arnick and Pickmo back deep for Hornell. Tommy Ryan set the kick for the Bulldogs.
It's going to be taken by Piccolo at the 20. He's going to be brought down at the 25. Once again, Hornell doesn't seem to be able to just cover or make a lane or something for after those kickoffs. We've been taking out almost immediately as soon as we get the ball, every single kickoff. And there's been plenty of them today, folks. As Livonia's up 39-0, Hornell takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Over on the 26-yard line, 1st and 10.
call timeout.
Timeout, Livonia.
I think he's getting all the subs in, probably trying to make sure everybody knows where they're supposed to be. Unless they're afraid of that Hornell 39-point play that we've been hiding all these years.
Yeah, all the coaches do it. I can never figure it out, you know, calling timeouts.
Yeah.
But I bet you said maybe there are new kids in there trying to figure out what's going on.
First Heritage Federal Credit Union brings you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn up to 39 times more interest on your money that just might make you want to dance. ATM refunds, no monthly fees, outstanding local service, and way more interest than those mega banks. What are you waiting for? Switch to free Kasasa checking at First Heritage Federal Credit Union.
The Ryan Agency for all your insurance needs.
You've got a great driving record. Every insurance company wants you. Recognize how valuable you are. Go to the Ryan Agency for the right insurance, price, coverage, and service.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Yeah, and I said, good. I'm just stopping the cage. Just to toughen you up. Looks like that's going to be cork brought down immediately. No, it's not cork. It's 65. So that's
65 on the carry, taken by Joel Smith.
Nick
Carlton.
Carlton. Threw us off. He was 34 at the beginning of the year. So it looks like Carlton's going to remain in the backfield. It's going to be a little gain for Hornell. We bring up about 3rd and 3. 7:47 remaining.
Andrew Laird on the tackle. Alex Laird.
First down.
Carlton close to a first down. It is number 65 jersey.
First down, Hornell.
So it is a first down for Hornell.
Okay, yep.
Few and far between. Hand off to Carlton. He's a handful. Looks like he's going to gain 4 or 5. And was there a fumble on the play? And it was recovered by Livonia. A lot of times that's what happens, Bobby. You keep fighting and fighting and fighting for yardage. Somebody eventually strips you. And that's exactly what happened.
First and 10 Bulldogs on Hornell's 49-yard line. Excuse me, 44-yard line.
Yeah, I see Buell going out. I wouldn't have had him in there at all. I tell him, take his helmet off. You're done for the night. Oh, another timeout. This is killing. 6:41 remaining. Coaches just keep calling timeout. I don't understand unless maybe it's because they're putting so many new players in. They're trying to get everybody situated.
I would do it on purpose.
They are. They're looking at the Chris Smith looks cold. He is not a real.
In basketball, if I'm getting beat pretty handily, I'd call timeout with 5 seconds left.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're trying to get everyone situated. Like you said, it's all like you said. Buell was running out there. They probably didn't have a replacement for Buell. You know.
I don't take his helmet off. You're done for the night. If he was the star basketball player, I thought he's done for the season.
What'd you say?
I said if he was a star basketball player, I thought he's done for the season.
Joel Smith on a carry, tackled by Cam Derby. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
The clock ticking. That was a gain of about 1. So Livonia has it 2nd and 9 at the Hornell 43.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Caleb Gardner on the carry.
I thought you said the trumpets went home, or the trombones. I hear a trumpet down there.
I think it's one of those big red horns.
Oh, there it is.
Those annoying horns that they do with the soccer, the international soccer games. I see Buelow on the sideline there taking all his tape off.
Gardner on the carry. Tackled by Cam Derby.
Clock's ticking.
4th and 4.
Just under 5 minutes. Hornell's got Livonia's 4th and 4. So Hornell's going to end up 3 and 4 for the season. Lost 2, won 3, and we're looking really, really good. Like each game they got better and better, and then lost their last 2 by blowouts.
Yep.
Michael Ross's pass is incomplete, coming for Stefan Glenn. Number 20, Matt Oyer on the coverage.
So Hornell will take over on downs.
So Hornell's going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Owen House on the carry. Tackled by number 79, Alex List. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
I assume Hornell's going to keep it on the ground to just chew up the clock, get out of here with a bad beating.
on the carry. Tackled by Alex List. Joel Smith also on the tackle.
Hornell's going to pass it this time, and Acton's rolling out. He's going to be probably, no, they're going to throw a flag.
No.
That was.
I didn't think it was nothing. Didn't look like anything any relevant, I guess.
It was attempted for Oyer. It was closely defended by the Livonia defender. Looks like Hornell's going to punt it away. 2:40 left in the game.
Laird back sheet for Livonia.
His foot's got to be wore out.
Yeah.
Ball is clear hot at the 20-yard line. Bulldogs to take over 1st and 10.
That was a fair catch. I believe the coach was told him don't advance it because there was nobody around him for 10 yards, and he was still calling a fair. He was calling a fair catch as soon as it was punted.
Yeah.
So Livonia's going to take over 1st and 10. It looks like they're going to be at their 21-yard line. Bobby, while you get this stuff all packed up, I'll go down and start the car and get the heat going.
You do that. Pull it around, would you?
It is around. It's as close as we're going to get. It's right next to the door.
Yeah.
Guess you don't need my big Jeep to get as close as you got to this building. I mean, over only 2 or 3 students getting here, but you got here.
Yep.
This could be a pitch.
Ryan Hahn the carry.
So I want to thank all our viewers on Fight Sports Facebook Live. 39-0 here, Livonia.
It was just under 2 minutes. As Livonia calls timeout. I don't believe they have enough people on the field. I think he looked back to look. He was looking for his running back, and there was nobody back there.
Jeez.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they were missing a player. I saw the quarterback get ready to call the play, and he turned around. There was nobody behind him.
Did somebody run out during that play? I didn't understand.
No, number 8 just ran out just after they called timeout.
I know, but did somebody run out after the last play that they'd have to replace, you know?
Yeah, I didn't see.
Just keeps hanging on here.
Here it goes.
Come on, they don't realize we're up here freezing.
The fans that are left are dedicated.
Yeah, they're staying right here.
Minute 55 to go. Hornell down 39-0, freezing cold, and the fans are still sitting here. I see they had cups,
yeah,
like
spell out seniors.
Solo cups spelling out seniors, and I see they just collected the cups and putting them back in the bag. Must be the keg parties after.
For next year.
Yeah.
They're going to save them for next year.
Crew over on the far sideline, visitor sideline. Scott Swayze, Scott Smith, Chris Smith, and Mike Owen. Thank you, gentlemen.
I heard Chris Smith.
Yeah, they thanked you. They didn't thank me.
So Livonia must have a Chris Smith. Imagine that, somebody with the same name as me.
Yep.
I think everywhere I go, even where I work, there's a Chris Smith.
Part of the Troopers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christopher L. Clock's running down. It's under a minute to go. It's 4th down. I'm sure this will be the last play of the game, unless somebody calls timeout.
How many seconds? I think there's 30-second delay, right? So they have to run a play.
Yeah, I believe so. They're all just standing around, and they're getting ready to blow the whistle for a delay a game.
Oh, my goodness.
They might better just play, because that's going to take more time with the...
I know. Now you got to switch the offense and defense. This is a bizarre ending, really.
Yeah, it really is.
To a game that should have been over, and should have had a running clock, at least halfway through the 4th.
Well, I thought maybe I'm trying to look down there. Did they put all the seniors in for the last play of the game? Oh no, they're punting.
Now Hornell should not touch the ball. Nobody should touch the ball. Let it sit there.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Nobody's back. Oh, what? Come on, guys. Now illegal substitution or something.
They had one too many guys on the field. You're killing me, boys. You're killing me.
Illegal substitution on the Bulldogs.
Guess it all counts in the stats, but. No, Livonia should not touch the ball. Let it just sit there and let it die.
And there's nobody back for Hornell. So.
Don't touch it.
This could be the game, folks.
That's a good.
Livonia Bulldogs 39, Hornell Red Raiders 0.
That was the best play of the game right there. I mean, in the sense of
yeah, the final one.
Finally not touching the ball. That's exactly what they should have done. So that's the final score.
Boy, that was a beat
39. Yep, it was good. Hats off to Livonia. And Lambert looked amazing as usual. So 39-0. Thanks, Chris. We're going to sign off so we can get warm. Thanks for joining us.